Hey there, boils and ghouls. It's your friend Taryn Tats. I'm back with another video, and man, have I got some stuff to show you. Wow, I cannot believe a lot of the things that I have found, and just wow. Like right now, we got a little bit of downtime with the 4Ks, just kind of like not too many, big titles coming out. Although I do need to. That was the thing. I was going to get the Darkman 4K, but I went down to my record shop and they didn't have it. So I do need to get around to getting the Darkman 4K. But yeah, with the news kind of being a little bit slow at the moment. Um, but yeah, I think, give it time. I still think, it's like we've been through this before where the beginning of the year, it's like, yeah, everything on the 4K front is kind of quiet. But, as the year goes on, it'll pick up. It kind of looks like it's already starting to do that a little bit. I mean, look at like Paramount, they already got, like The Crows coming to 4K, Mean Girls, Once Upon a Time in the West, stuff like that. So I think we're going to have some stuff coming, especially as the year moves on. But anyway, so I'm kind of taking this downtime and, trying to catch up on some things. And I got some good stuff here I'd like to show you. So let's get into it. So I got, some books here. I got 5 books. All these together were, yeah, $13 each, or not each, but for all 5 of them was $13. So not a bad deal. So got this one here. I don't believe everything in the story, but I do enjoy the book. The book is really good, and I like the movie too. At least the first 2 movies, but that is the Amityville Horror. Found this one. This is more like one of the older paperback, but yeah. So yeah, I always like this is genuinely good. That's the thing. You could debate all day whether the story was real or not. It's like personally, I think it was bull. I heard a rumor supposedly that there was a deathbed confession by George Lutz. That, like yeah, a lot of it was all made up. So, but anyway, the Amityville Horror, good book. This one here, I'm curious about because yes, we all know R.L. Stine from the Goosebumps books, but this is his um, attempt at writing a more kind of grown up horror story. And we got Superstitious. So pick that up. Interesting reading. Yeah, you see it's got some creases on the spine, but it was only $2, so I can't complain too much. But anyway, yeah, Superstitious by R.L. Stine. Cool. Another Agatha Christie for my collection, and this one is a little bit dinged up, but Miss Marple's Last Case, Sleeping Murder. So, I do love Agatha Christie stories, and like right now, honestly, like, am I the only one who thinks it would be an amazing idea? Like Kenneth Branagh, he's doing wonderful things with the Poirot films, like Death on the Nile, Murder on the Orient Express, Haunting in Venice. Like he's doing great stuff with those. Like, wouldn't it be great if he could get like a really, really great, talented actress? I don't care, Meryl Streep, whoever, like a legendary talented actress and maybe start doing like a series of films of Miss Marple. Like, am I the only one that thinks that would be insane? Insanely good, what I mean? But anyway, so yeah. Sleeping Murder, Agatha Christie. So, yep. So, if anybody's like, don't you support women rights? I support good ones. Yes. You know, if they're good women writers, hell yeah, I'll support them until the cows come home. This one here, I got the movie. That's the thing. I've had the movie for a long time. I really need to get off my butt and watch it, but see if it's any. I've heard mixed things, but anyway, I found the book, and the book is in great shape. But I have Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. So, yeah. But yeah, the book is in fantastic shape. And you $2. I mean, come on, you can't beat that. You know. I do like the line from the movie though. It's like, you would lay down was something like you would lay down your sword for no man, and it's like, a real or how's it go? Like a you wouldn't lay down your sword for a real man or something. She's like, a real man wouldn't ask me to, or something like that. Anyway, yeah. Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. So, and the last of the books, we have Stephen King, a memoir on the craft on writing. Good book. I've read this book, and a good memoir. And Stephen King talked about, like getting into writing and having to deal with drug and alcohol addiction and things like this. But yeah, a genuinely good book. So especially if you're a Stephen King fan, which I'm trying to get through Holly right now, which on the one hand is like the story is really good and it really keeps me interested, but I could do without like every 5 pages that he feels like he has to keep saying he hates Trump. It's like, okay, Stephen, we get it. You don't like Trump. You don't have to print it every 5 pages, you know. But anyway, here you go. Yeah, so some good books there. So yeah, always happy to get some good books for the collection. All right. Now this here, oh man, I was feeling the buyer's remorse a little while ago because all of these together ended up being $77, but I couldn't resist, man. Some awesome vinyl. Now you might be asking, well, didn't you get any movies or anything like that? It's like, oh, I got movies coming, trust me, I promise. But I just wanted to get these out of the way first. $77 for vinyl, but when you see what I got, I think you could kind of understand, like, Okay, so here we got the soundtrack for 2001: A Space Odyssey. A great film, great soundtrack. This was only $4.99, so I can't complain. It has a little bit of wear and tear, especially on the back cover. You can see the ring there, but the record itself is in great shape, and you got the gatefold there. So yeah, I mean it's a little, a little bit of wear and tear on it, but for $4.99, not a bad deal. So this one too was $4.99. I cannot believe I found one in this good a condition. The records are just a little bit dusty. I just need to wipe them off. But we have American Graffiti. Oh man, I know I got this on CD last year. I think I showed it in a video. I got it on CD, but man, you gotta understand. Okay, the thing is like as a little kid growing up, my mother and father they had this in their record collection, and we listened to it quite a bit because I mean, my God, it's like the amazing music that you got on here and everything, all the great songs. I always remember we had this record in our house. We listened to it quite a bit. And it was like, on the one hand, it was like, yes, amazing to see it was really nice to have the CD and stuff like this. But look at it, that's in really good shape too. It's like showing that off. But, that was the thing. We always had this record in our house and we played it often, just because of all the great songs on it and stuff like that. And and I always wanted to have a copy for myself, and just for a long time I was looking for it. And just like I said, it's just more for nostalgia and stuff like that. I was like, man, we always had this in our house and we were always, playing in it. But every time I came across a copy of it for sale in a store, excuse me for a second, come on, there we go. But every time I ever came across it in a store, it was always damaged. And I found this one's like a little wear and tear, but this is actually probably the best condition I've ever found a vinyl for that in. And this one, yeah, unfortunately, this wasn't $4.99. This was $24.99. But another one I had on CD, but I couldn't resist. I had to get it. The Hateful Eight on vinyl. Look at that. And that is gorgeous, man. Let me tell you, man. Look at this. Great movie, great soundtrack. I love the way this folds out. You get the whole group of them. And I was like, the thing is, it's called the Hateful Eight. If you put Channing Tatum on there, then it wouldn't have made sense. And then last, oh man, I was so glad to get this. I did look for the other two in the Rob Zombie Presents line, but I couldn't find them. But I did manage to get Carnival of Souls vinyl. Oh man, I've been wanting to get all three of the Rob Zombie Presents on vinyl. I still want to get Spider Baby and White Zombie, but check that out. Wow, how cool is that? So yeah, I am hoping that, here before too long I can get those other two. But the only bad part though is like, you better like organ music because that's what this is. But anyway, so yeah, so some great vinyl. So happy about that. Now, let's get to the movies. Hooray! Got some really, really good deals on, some collector's editions and stuff. Well, this one here I'm going to show first isn't a collector's edition. It's just standard. But I figured, I'm going to go ahead and jump on this and, don't know how long it's going to be before this ever gets a 4K release. So I figure I can live with it on Blu-ray for now. And it's a genuinely good movie. I got Burnt Offerings. Nice slipcover on there. Karen Black, Oliver Reed, Betty Davis. Good film. Good slow burn, scary haunted house movie. So, yeah, that was the thing. I think that's what they said was like, yeah, Kino Lorber released this a long time ago. And then they re-released it. The only difference is like now you got a slipcover with it. And I was like, well. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised. They didn't do the 4K for this yet. It doesn't say anything about if there's any kind of like 4K transfer or anything. But I just figure I'll go ahead and get it for good movie. I got the book. I need to read the book, see if the book is different from the movie. But anyway, so yeah, Burnt Offerings. Glad to finally get that. Oh. It had the regular Blu-ray case, but the case was cracked, so I had this black one just hanging around. So I just figured, I'll use that. So had this from I think it was one of the Severns that I took the disc out and I just sleeved it. So there you go. So this one, I'll go ahead and get this one here out of the way. It's a beast. So got a really good deal on this, and here we go. We got the Clerks set. Clerks 1, 2, and 3. I'm not going to pull this out. It's too big. But yeah, all three of the Clerks films. Clerks 1 and 2 I absolutely adore. Clerks 3 I feel is unnecessary. That's just my opinion. Like I think Clerks 2 was the perfect way to end it and all that stuff. And then Clerks 3 just kind of really felt like it just went, you kind of ruined it. You went one step too far and just, But yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I got a really, really good deal on this. So it's like, yeah, it's a nice collector's edition. You got the quick stop setup and everything else. Jay and Silent Bob there. So yeah. But yeah, this is Amazon exclusive, I think. But yeah, I managed to get, a super good deal on it. So there we go. And like I said, I like the first two Clerks. Clerks 3, just, not much. Not Smith's best work, I think he should just, if like the whole point was just to make a, like if he just wanted to end it, that's fine. But it's like, dude, you could have just left it at the end of 2, where it's like, okay, Dante and Becky are together. They're going to have the baby. They own the Quick Stop now. There you go. That was a good way to leave it. It was like, you didn't really need to bring them back just to kill them off and stuff. Like, I just felt that was unnecessary. But anyway, got this today in from Diabolic, and I had the Vestron of the first one, but I didn't get the Scream Factory of the second one. But I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and get this. This is a much nicer edition of both movies, and that is the Gate films. And how cool is that with that lenticular cover there? And this is from Via Vision. You guys know I love Via Vision, and I've already pre-ordered several more Via Vision titles. Like they're doing one of David Lynch's Dune. I've already jumped on that because that one is going to have on Blu-ray the 3-hour TV cut. The 3-hour version of Dune, which I looked into it, and as far as I could tell, the Arrow 4K did not have the 3-hour version on it, and that's why I didn't go for that one. But they got that. They got the Wes Craven collection coming out. There were couple of other things too. I got Grindhouse coming. Unfortunately, I missed the boat on the limited edition with the lenticular cover, so I got Grindhouse, but I'm getting just the standard edition. So waiting for that one to come in. But I got some other stuff too. But you guys know me. I love Via Vision as a company. I know mostly they specialize in Blu-rays, but look at all those bonus features, man. Damn. So yeah. So I'm gonna be taking my. So I admit, yeah, I'm gonna be take the J card off there. Well, just hold it up there so you can see. That's cool, isn't it? So yeah, I'm gonna be taking the Vestron one and sell that off. So yeah, and okay, and we got the cars here. I'm sure other people have showed this off before, but oh, these are all blank on the back. That's the only downside. No back work. I got this one. Little Steven Dorff. Gate 2. Gate 2. Gate 2. How's it? Yeah, how's it like all the... Yeah, there's maybe like one from the first gate and all the other ones are from gate 2. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just really happy to have this. This is a beautiful addition, and that's the thing. It's like, I could be wrong. Now watch, I bought this sucker. Next thing you know, it's like, boom, 4K. But that would be just my luck, wouldn't it? But I figure for the time being, I can live with this right now on Blu-ray. And what better way than in this gorgeous little edition here. So, yeah, the Gate 1 and 2. Happy about that. That is a good, sturdy hard box, too. So, really like that. Okay, last but not least, you might be asking yourselves, like, you know, do you buy 4K anymore? It's like, why, yes, I do. And as a matter, well, you know that because, you know, my air conditioner just kicked on. Well, if you watch my my last video, I just got the collector's editions of Exorcist and Exorcist Believer, you know, limited edition 4K collector's edition. This one here, I came across this, you know, wow. This surprised me. I didn't know that all of these got a 4K release, but, you know, this is like you had to import it basically. But I got the Pirates of the Caribbean set. Unfortunately, you see there's a tiny little ding up there on the top. But yeah, all 5 of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies on 4K. Now, if you remember, I know you probably said that, well, dude, you did a 4K review for the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie. That was like, you know, years ago on your channel, which the video is still on there, and I was not really impressed at all with the 4K of it. But, you know, but I didn't know that all the movies had one. I heard that, I haven't got around to watching all these yet. I heard the first 2 aren't really the best in terms of transferred, but, you know, yeah, at World's End on Stranger Tides, and this one here is called Salazar's Revenge instead of Dead Men Tell No Tales. But yeah, I heard the first 2 don't look so great on 4K. The other 3 look amazing on 4K. But you know, I just figured what they and it's a gorgeous set. You know, and also too you get. I know that there was a steelbook available, but man, I got such a great deal on the digibook version, so I just went with that. The only thing is, I was like, man, these digibooks, I don't know if you can see or not. Look at that. That is fingerprint magnets there. But, yeah. But these all come, you know, 4K and Blu-ray, and the Blu-rays are region-free, which is nice. You know, so I don't know if I showed the back of that. There you go. So you can tell, yeah, this is, you know, definitely an overseas edition, so. But anyway, so yeah. Anyway, we got the first one on the back, and then, you know, open it up. Okay. But anyway, so yeah, just nice to have them all on 4K. Don't know if and when we were ever going to get these in the U.S. I had the first one, and I had Dead Men Tell No Tales on 4K, but the other 3 I just had on Blu-ray, so it's like, wow, this is definitely a nice set, so that way I get all of them on 4K, and, you know, like I said, get a good cheap price. And I got this one here, The World's End. And then we got On Stranger Tides. As far as I'm concerned, I don't care with whatever Disney comes out with next. To me, this is Pirates of the Caribbean. This is it. No Johnny Depp, no Pirates of the Caribbean. He doesn't want to come back, and frankly, I don't blame him. Because we all know what would happen. Even if they did bring him back for another one, the only thing that would happen is they would just turn around and, just crap all over his character so they could prop up some new character. And it's like, there's no point to it, you know, so just leave it as is. So, but anyway, like I say, yeah, I know I could have gotten the one with the steel books, but that was much more expensive. They gave me a great deal on the, they gave me a great deal on the digibook version, and you know what, I'm just happy to have all of them on 4K and Blu-ray, so there we go. So yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean complete set on 4K, ooh yeah. So I'm happy. So some great collector's editions. I'm really happy about that. Got some good books. Got, I know mostly it's Blu-ray, but hey, still, it's good quality Blu-ray at least. So, and this here, like, wow, glad to get this. So yeah, it's just like, I really do feel bad for people who don't get the chance to have record stores and stuff like that near them like I do, where, you could go in and, still be able to find something for a great price. I genuinely do feel bad for people who don't get to do that, but, and I'm very fortunate. I need to count my blessings, but, so anyway, so that's it. So if anybody took the time to watch this, I thank you for doing it. I appreciate you for doing it. I honestly hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, could you please leave it a like? And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. And that's it. I'll see you all next time.